Sagittarius, welcome to Illuminated Tarot. My name is Jenna. Today I'm here to do your reading for December 11th through the 20th. We're going to take a look at what you may not see coming and get some important advice from Spirit. Thank you for tuning in, sharing this time with me. I hope you're all doing well. It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you for all of your support. Happy birthday. I hope it's been a wonderful month so far and you're enjoying it. And thank you, Spirit, for presiding over this reading for Sagittarius today. All right, Saggies. Let's see what the frequencies are. Strongest incoming frequencies for Sagittarius, December 11th to the 20th, Spirit. Ooh, communication. Okay. Sounds like there's going to be increased communication for you. Ooh, time. It's a matter of time. There's timing at play here. Ooh, we're going to take... it's your birthday. You're going to get 4. It's been 3 so far, but I've only done Aries. Ooh, coherence and fertility. Something that a lot of people are in new energy, new beginnings. Communication is going to be highlighted during this time. The frequency of communication supports our ability to exchange information in many different forms. It reminds us to run every piece of information, both incoming and outgoing, through our heart, the center of our truth, to stay in the flow of source and balanced exchange. So make sure you're funneling everything that you are experiencing in your relational intelligence with others at this time through the center of your heart, where your truth lies. This allows you to stay in the flow. Okay, that's some good advice when it comes to communicating. Make sure you're communicating from your heart space, where source resides. Time. The energy of time supports our understanding of the relativity of time and our capacity to be present in the moment. All right. So a strong encouragement from Spirit to be as present as possible when communicating with others so you can tap into your heart. Is it not true that when you're actually relating to other people, how often do we run the narrative of thinking about what we're going to say? It's crazy. It's like when we meditate and your mind goes to 5 different things and you're trying to get back to your breath. Our minds are like monkeys. That's what we call monkey mind. So be careful with the monkey mind. Be present. Be present in your communications. Watch out for making assumptions or jumping to conclusions. Fertility. Oh, sorry. The next one was coherence. Oh, and the numbers, just in case some of you are, numerology buffs, we have communication as number 14, which breaks down to 5. There's going to be big changes in how you are relating to another person during this time period. Time breaks down, 41 breaks down to 5, another 5. All right. There's some significant change going on at this time for you. We have coherence, 13, breaking down to 4, around your stability and around something that you could be building toward. The frequency of coherence supports our ability to harmonize the frequency of the heart with the frequency of the mind for an optimal ability to create the reality that we desire. So this is getting your logic and your emotions in alignment, not relying too much on one or the other. They work hand in hand. So there's a beautiful pairing going on, harmonizing your heart with your mind. You could have, they could be in a little bit of a battle during this time period where you're not sure if you should follow your heart or follow your head. It's the beautiful interplay of both. It comes from a place of balance. If you get too carried away in your emotions, you throw logic out the window. If you get too caught up in your mind, you don't even stay connected to your heart. So it's a teeter-totter. Now we have fertility. 27 breaks down into 9. So I think you've been learning a lot about changes in the way you communicate with lots of other people around you. We have fertility. The frequency of fertility invites us to be more open, more courageous, more creative, and more joyful than we were before. It activates the potential for something beautiful to grow from our consciousness into a new and grander expression of ourselves. Yeah, you're definitely being called to express yourself from a balanced present. We're talking about you actually embodying temperance. You being so Sagittarian in your frequency. I love this because you do have a lot of beautiful frequencies at play this month. They're going to make you feel like you, right? beautiful, balanced you. Okay, let's get into the tarot. Those are here just so you can look at the sacred geometry. Because I overdid it here, you might not be able to see all of them in their fullness, but we're going to leave it here. It's funny too, I was just doing Aries and they're doing a wave when the wind blows. So we're going to go over here with the cards so they don't fall. Just playing around with making sure you can see it too. Yeah. I'm probably never going to be high tech enough to have 2 cameras, y'all. So I keep things real simple over here at Illuminated Tarot. I hope that's okay. Whoop, we got a King of Pentacles and the 7 of Wands. Could have somebody around you that you feel like whenever you try to communicate, where you're at, how you feel, what you think, there could be some defensiveness coming up. All right, what you don't see coming, Sag. Oh my goodness, the Tower. We have the Tower coming out. Okay, major, significant. I'm getting more of a kind of vibe. The Hierophant. 2 majors coming out. Well, I'm not surprised, because this is a big time for you. Whenever we wrap up a cycle, we step into a new cycle. This is a powerful spiritual awakening. Your sense of self, your sense of balance. This could be a new shift going on in your perception of self, in your commitment to the truth, to the higher intelligence of the universe, source energy moving through you. There's a powerful awakening at play, Sag, at this time for you. Ooh, I like it. I like this energy. What else do we got here, Spirit? Oh, I know we got more. I feel like there's going to be more than one. Yep. And yes. Do you have a secret? Has there been a secret? The Moon in reverse. Something's going to be revealed during this time that may surprise you. What is this? I'm going to move these down. Actually, this is going to be more fun for you. I think y'all got enough of these, yeah? We'll put them over here so you can kind of see them in the corner there. How about that? I want you to see this. We have the Tower. Okay, surprise. This also, in the tarot, is traditionally, tradition, right? Commitment, higher commitment, higher level commitment. Whoa. It's kind of similar to Aries in this way where you have opportunity. Maybe it's hidden to you right now, but you may have an opportunity for a 6 of Pentacles exchange. This could be between, it's your relational energy. So it's you co-creating with the universe from the depths of your soul. Whatever has been hidden to you is now being revealed. This could be a higher state of consciousness that you're stepping into at this time, Sag. It feels like you are in a beautiful, look at that. I wanted to bring symmetry. There's some sort of symmetry going on for you between your logic and your emotional body. You may have felt like you were kind of buried under a lot of emotions in this past cycle. And Spirit wants you to know that as you approach this new cycle, this is about you coming into true balance between your mind and your heart. And the more aligned you are in those 2 spheres, the more balanced exchanges you will have with others. So I'm getting this beautiful energy of stay the course. Keep giving to your spiritual development. Keep putting that front and center. There's been a very strong, and this time of year typically is a strong uptake in light frequencies. The angelic realm draws even closer. Our ancestors, our passed on loved ones draw closer. People are going through a little bit more hardship because we're always reminded of what we've lost. When we have these remembrances, these guideposts of these holiday season times where we remember and we're a little nostalgic for times that have passed and people that have passed. So Spirit wants you to know that this energy, you could be coming out of this Moon in reverse energy where you felt like parts of you were hidden from others. This might be too shiny. I think it's too shiny. We're going to do this, y'all. I'm still trying to figure out how to make this interactive. We're going to put that up there so you can see. Now, let's clarify these. I want to go into, gosh, there's so much. Spirit, which one is, I want to go into this Hierophant energy. and the Tower. Which one? Light Seers. Coherence, fertility, time, and communication. You're definitely communicating hardcore with the universe right now about what you want to commit to long term. You could be calling in a commitment that right now you don't even know what's going to happen with it, but you're going to try to stay open, try to not overthink it, overanalyze it. A lot of you, though, I'm getting this is beyond any kind of partnership. It's about your partnership with your soul self, your true self, your higher self. And if you deny those parts of yourself and you don't give to it, I think you kind of go through life not being connected to that. And I think you know the difference now. You know the difference between feeding those parts of yourself that bring a more balanced approach to your life and neglecting those parts of yourself that makes you feel like you're not on stable ground. I do think, though, what I'm getting primarily here is there's some sort of hidden opportunity here that is going to be made known during this time period. Let's clarify this Hierophant first. What is this energy about, Spirit, for Sag? Oh, they want me to do one. It's about your personal fulfillment and happiness. Isn't it always like, do what makes you happy, Sag? You don't have to over-explain anything, make excuses. It's about you leaping off into a period of, wow, your sovereignty is so intact, and you know that you have what it takes. We have 2 9s. Whew. Talk about empowerment. Talk about empowerment, Sag. I think you're going to be, it's like you may have lost some sort of integral value around your spiritual core in your past, but now it's like you're so connected to that part of you that makes all the difference in the world, and that is leading the charge of your transformation of your life. So when you put your connection to spirit front and center every day, it is life-changing. This supersedes all things. Your faith, your belief in something greater than you. It is you. It's who you are. You've tapped into something quite powerful, Sag. And it's a feeling of free. It's a feeling of free. It's a feeling of freedom. Look at her. She's jumping off into an abundant frequency because she is committed to her values, to her integrity, to her beliefs, to her truth. Why is the Tower here? Whatever comes out. We have 3 majors, so yep. And you know what? And maybe you've been in search for something that matches it. We have the Lovers. You might have a surprising opportunity at this time. Wow, this is kind of similar to Aries in this. It's funny how when we start to align with our wants and desires, it's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time. Time. Time after time, I'm hearing that by Cyndi Lauper. That's the kind of energy I'm feeling off of you right now. What's this Moon in reverse? You've got an unexpected choice in love, Sag. The 2nd, 3rd of December. Oh my God, what the heck? Spirit, something's happening to fire signs. This is so... Aries got the 6 of Pentacles twice, so you could be dealing with an Aries or your own feeling of empowerment. It could just be the Aries frequency. Or you have Aries in your chart. There's something kind of coincidental about Aries and Sagittarius right now, these 2 zodiac signs, because this is a very similar vibe of you've been co-creating with the universe. You've been dedicated to your own spiritual essence. Your true self is shining so strong. You have powerful awakenings going on in your heart sector. The Lovers is also like, it's the intertwine, the heart line, right? Florence and the Machine said it best. It's like we get entangled in love. It's about our relationships with others and all of our relations, right? It's not just one person. It's all of them. And that coalesces into this beautiful vibration. I think you've got something really opening your heart in December. And it has everything to do with maybe an opportunity you could be hesitant to give to, but you're realizing that the longer you hide from a balanced energy, or you run from creating something that's balanced, or someone around you is running, you're actually denying the truth. Why do I feel like people are facing the parts of themselves at this time in particular? This could be true for all the zodiac for this week. Y'all, miracles, anything is possible. But if you don't believe that and you keep playing small, the universe is going to meet you where you are. So expand your minds, co-create with the universe, step into your sovereignty, reach for the stars. Like, we are only as empowered as we allow ourselves to be. But you have this beautiful energy exchange that needs to be, why do I feel like you have something coming in, or you have the potential for something, but if you don't put energy toward it, this is about even exchange, being generous, right? This is truly like gift giving and receiving gifts, giving and receiving energy. But why is it underneath? It's been underneath the moon. I feel like this is going to shock you. Some of you have something coming back. Let me get some advice. Because some of you have a turnaround. Let me get some advice. But I'm getting for some of you, this will apply to some of you. You have somebody who wants to give to you that has not, maybe even not even made themselves known, their intentions. Maybe they've been confused. But this is bigger than a person. This is about you holding the faith and what is possible for you, Sag. Keeping the faith. There it is. Yeah, it is. Seven of Pentacles. As I felt this energy of reevaluating, reassessing. Somebody, you or someone else, has been really seriously reevaluating whether they want to put energy into this. You could have had someone who I feel like some of you have somebody returning. This is the card of a reunion, reconciliation, harvest. Let me get more, but I am getting this energy of someone may realize, wait a minute, like I don't want to miss an opportunity with you. This is so similar to Aries. Yeah. Okay. If this is someone, person's known, all right? This is also, we're going to go big and then we're going to go down to the nitty gritty. Big energy here is don't fight the universe. If you fight the universe and you're like, you over evaluate whether you want to put energy into something, you could miss out on something very happy. This is overthinking. This is not shooting your shot, hesitancy, timidness, worried about being vulnerable, worried about taking a risk, you or someone else. This is you actually saying, when you trust the universe, you trust yourself, there's no hesitancy. That's all the mind. That's the mind saying, well, this could go wrong and that could go wrong. And I'm thinking of a million reasons, right? A million reasons. Where is the heart in that? Where it's like you're being overly logical in that case, you or someone else. So I feel like there's this advice here is look at what's available to you. What have you been trying to manifest all this time? Whatever you've been trying to manifest, whether it's more money, whether it's a greater spiritual connection with yourself, there's an opportunity we don't have to fight for control. We don't have to fight for what we want. It really is a matter of trusting that what shows up, it's either there to teach you something or it's there for you to, pretty much everything is there to teach you something. But out of that lesson, what are you learning from it? I feel like there's a realignment of the energy frequency here for some of you between you and another person, where now it's time to walk away from whatever stalemate, to drop the guard. It's okay to be vulnerable, y'all. What is this with fire signs and being worried about being vulnerable in December and overthinking? You can look at that bush forever and not pick a piece of fruit. Well, what's going to happen? That fruit's going to die and you're never even going to eat it. I don't know why, but Spirit's like, if you stare at something too long and you have this inner battle with yourself, you're going to miss out. It's either you or someone else. And the advice is also to just drop whatever it is that's making you overthink and overanalyze something that is like, I've likened it to someone showing up at your door and you've manifested like a beautiful platter of whatever it is you're wanting from the universe that you've been manifesting, that you've been committed to. It arrives and you're like, but it's not exactly what I ordered, but it's actually better, but you don't even want it because you're like, but I was expecting this. So be careful with expectation here. Why don't you let it unfold and see how it organically. I'm just getting people are so hesitant to be vulnerable now. We're hiding behind texting. We're hiding behind this realness. And I think that when it comes to balanced, even exchange, do it with an open heart. Do it from a vulnerable place. It changes the very frequency of the interaction. It enriches it and enlivens it. It makes it deeper. It makes it more profound. It makes it more sacred. That's what I feel like. If you keep digging into that place in your commitment to self, your true self, and you give that to other people, if they don't see that, then next, I feel like you have somebody you're either having some sort of wrestle with where they are overthinking this, or you're overthinking this, or you've had conflict and you've really trying to evaluate whether this is going to ultimately be right for you. Be careful with over-analysis here, all right? That's what I'm getting mostly. This is about coherence in communication, acting in accordance from your values and your integrity, not keeping things hidden, talking about equal, balanced exchange. All right, this is the good tarot, and I want to get an affirmation for you and an archetype to help you. See whatever comes out. Whoop! Love. Love came out. They said take the top two. Ooh, yeah, no wonder. We have love and temptation. Love and temptation. Interesting. Number 6 and number 15. That she's laying next to the lion in between two pillars. And it looks like she's eaten the fruit. That's what I was just talking about. Eat the fruit. Let's see what this says, though. This is fascinating. These are both majors. We have the Lovers again, right? And I believe that number 15 in this is the Devil. Let's see. It's the Fear. That card is about attachment. Some of you are afraid of commitment and getting attached. In all of life, there is only the illusion of separation. In fact, we are all reflections of one another. When I make choices, I tend to see things as either or. What if every choice I make is about an experience, a sharing, an exploring? When I choose to see the unity in all things, magic abounds. Love is all around me. Spirit loves me unconditionally, and I can give and receive abundant love. This is about oneness. And then temptation, attachment. We have number 6 and number 15. 6, okay? Y'all, this is big energy. I think y'all are catching what I'm throwing down here. Spirit is definitely giving you a, I think y'all hear it. I don't need to say it. The material world is my playground, but I need to be careful not to be attached to outcomes. This is a warning to me to watch for excess and to know what's not healthy for me. When this card shows up, it's a sign that I am focused on the material realm and need to be aware of any excess or addictive behavior, my own or that of others. Okay, so there could be some excess going on with anyone around you. You're looking at attachment and oneness. So, and the equal exchange. Wow, this was a very fascinating reading, y'all. I hope that you gained something from this. It felt like a very layered, nuanced, complex type of frequency. So I think these will definitely help you, these affirmations. You might want to write them down and really focus on them during this time period between the 11th and the 20th. But I hope this message helped you. I'll see you soon.